3343 Sources Boulevard in Dollard-des-Ormeaux. Call 683-4605.
Welcome to the Roger Doucette Arena of the Dollard Civic Center and the 14th annual edition of the Dollard Novice Hockey Tournament. On tap now is the finals in the A Division. And for local hockey fans, I think we got a real treat for them. I'm Mark Lidbetter. I'll be doing the play-by-play. And joining me is Kevin Figsby, co-coach of the John Abbott Collegial Islanders. Kevin, who have we got for the game?
Well, Mark, we've got the Lakeshore Falcons and the Dollard Centennials. Neither team met in round-robin play, but it seems to be the local favorite today. We got a packed house and a lot of emotion going into this final game.
Two local teams, a lot of noisy fans, and some great hockey action. We'll be joining you with play-by-play in a moment. Okay, we've just gotten underway here, and we've got a whistle on the icing. Face-off was taken at center ice to start play in the Novice A Final of this division at the Dollard Civic Center. And we got a good local flavor to this final, eh, Kevin?
We've got a very good matchup here. We've got the Dollard Centennials in green against the Lakeshore Falcons in black. It's billed as the local favorite of this tournament. There'll be a lot of bragging rights after today's game.
Well, there's a lot of fans here, a lot of kids in the game, in attendance at the game, because they're all watching their buddies play right now.
Yeah, we've been treated to a super tournament thus far.
And we're underway, and Dollard is on the attack. Moving right in, but he's got the move. And there was a nice save.
Hard to see where that puck landed. Good puck movement
by Mathieu Leclerc for Lakeshore. Dollard's putting some early pressure on here. Comes back to the point, kept in, goes wide of the net. Dollard's still trying to get that puck out in front. Centennials are looking for a shot right at the side of the net, and Leclerc puts it away. Play comes out, Falcons on the move. Moving to the center ice area. There we are, Paul-Philippe Goyer, trying to keep it in. It's kept in by Merin for Lakeshore. Comes back out, Merin takes the puck. Puts it up and in. Deep into Dollard territory. Comes around. Dollard on the move, trying to break free of their zone. Lots of movement now. I believe that's number 11 getting the shot, Joseph Marmina. There's a pass up center, goes through a few sticks and some skates, down into Dollard territory. Playing it off the boards, not much success clearing it. Lakeshore keeps it in. Stante lost control of it, and it's cleared by Dollard, and it's off and running all the way down, and we should have no icing as Mathieu Leclerc makes the play on that before it crossed the red line. So the puck is kept in play. Comes back to the point, to Dollard. There's the shot right on Leclerc.
Good save by Leclerc. I'm not sure if he was aware that there was an icing about to be called to give him the advantage, but he came up and made that great save. We talked earlier, Mark, about having to make those saves in front of the net in the early goings of the game, not to give the opposing team an advantage.
Very important.
Good example by Leclerc there, freezing the puck and allowing his team to regroup.
As they set for the face-off. This game will be broadcast Friday night, April 3rd, along with the two other finals that have been taped in the North Shore and Lac St. Louis divisions. It'll be on CF Cable 9 starting at 8:30, and they'll run the three games in their entirety. Each game will then be shown on a different date and time. We'll give you the date and time for this one at a later juncture of this broadcast so that hockey fans can take note, since we have two local teams involved in the action. Dollard on the break at center ice. They clear it in. Number 17 for Lakeshore. Michael Giroir tracks it down, and it comes out. They move it out through the zone. Number 5, Nicholas Ricard makes the move. There's a shot They test Antoine Levesque, and he's equal to the task. Now
Nice
Dollard.
save by Levesque on that play.
Dollard on the move. Stefan Antone on the move with the puck. Into the corner. He still comes up with possession. Plays it out in front. Bounces off the side of the net. Back to the point. Another shot into a raft of bodies. Lakeshore comes up with it, and the Falcons fly off with the puck. Lupichow with the shot on Levesque. He gets the pads closed, stops the shot, and freezes it. Well, the fans are really getting into it at an early stage. We've got 6.5 minutes left in this period.
Well, it's been a bit of a tentative game thus far, but from what we hear, these two teams are both capable of scoring some goals. So
Fernando D'Aluzio takes the face-off, controls, gets it back to number 12 on the point. Nicholas Cooper gets the shot. There's another shot on the net, and it looks like they get the freeze at the side of the net. A couple of good opportunities there.
yeah, again, a good job by Levesque. Very important in this caliber of hockey that you don't allow too many goal miss scrambles. Any opportunity the goalie can come up with at this point in the game to freeze the puck will just allow his team an opportunity to...
We set up for the face-off. D'Aluzio controls again. Back to the point. Another shot. Goes off the Dollard defenders, and they come breaking out of their zone. Played in by Lakeshore. Dollard throws it back out and down across center ice. Lakeshore returns right onto the stick of Carr for Lakeshore. Looking for a shot, but he gets ridden off nicely by the Dollard defender.
Nice play by the Dollard defenseman. Took Carr out in the corner and avoided that pass through the slot area.
Casabone plays it into the corner. Fernando D'Aluzio tries to make a play, comes out in front to Carr.
By Carr.
Carr gets a shot away, and it's just kicked to the corner. Another play into the net. Lakeshore, the Falcons are putting on some early game pressure here. D'Aluzio out in front, comes back to the point. Kuiper gets the shot. Some action behind the net. Little scramble for control. Dollard comes up with it, plays it up the boards, but not out. Still in possession of Dollard. There's a nice move by the Dollard skater, number 8, Peter McKay. Sorry, that would be Paul-Philippe Goyer for Dollard. Dollard's going to move in. They get the shot away. He was close to being offside. Comes back to Brunel. Brunel plays it up. Number 16, Michael Zabriger. This is a hockey player to watch, people. Strong player.
Well, I was pre-warned before the tournament with Zabriger's hand skills, and he's just giving us a perfect demonstration there by taking from the defenseman and going wide with it.
LeClaire is proving equal to all tasks that are put his way in nets.
One of the things I've noticed, Mark, in this tournament is some excellent puck skills by these novice age players, being able to go to the outside of the defenseman and find an open player in the slot area. Very important.
There's a shot from the point. Dollard in control. Comes back into the corner. Dollard still controls. Centennial skater moves with it. Puts it out in front, right under the stick of the defenseman for Lakeshore. Played back from the point. Still in. Falcons clear it out, and they're on the move. That's Philip Gubenko moving in. Makes the nice pass over to Peter McKay.
Oh, beautiful play by McKay.
And McKay puts it home to give the Lakeshore Falcons a 1-0 lead.
Here we have a beautiful pass over to number 8, McKay. McKay makes no mistake. He takes the puck here. He's got the goalie coming. He goes far side over the glove. We've seen a number, Mark, today. We've seen a number of goals being scored in the high area of the net.
Yeah, they've been burying them by airmail today. Dollard controls on the face-off. Move into the area. Zabriger controlling it. We have a penalty call coming up. The call is on the trip. And it is against the Centennials.
Not quite sure about that one. It looks like we got a Falcon going to the box, Mark.
Okay, here we go.
We've got number 14 for the Falcons.
Okay, it is the Falcons.
Gubenko.
Gubenko gets called on the trip.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Dollard comes up with on their power play. Gives him an opportunity right here to get right back in the game, Mark.
Down by 1 goal, this is a good chance for them to see what they've got. They control the face-off. Goes to the boards. Falcons trying to clear. Zabriger in control. Nice stick handling. Puts it to the front of the net. No shot, though. Off into the corner. Dollard still looking to control. Coming back out in front. His puck goes back to the point. Joseph Mormina takes the shot. Rattles one off the side of the net. Puck is still loose. Zabriger with the puck. Skating, coming to center. Wraps around, tries to get the shot, and it's off the Falcons player. And it comes out of the zone. They clear it in. All the Dollard players clear the zone, but the Falcons clear it down into Centennial territory. Zabriger picks up the puck from his defenseman, starts moving up ice. He's got some room. He's got some moves. He's off on the side. Works the shot, and he picks the corner.
Goal by Zabriger. Just like we were forewarned, this young man's got the puck skills and he's got some skating skills, Mark. He just took it to the outside. He picked it up inside his own blue line, moved to the inside, then to the outside, then he picked the far side. Here he goes. We've got him driving wide, and he just catches the far side of the inside post.
He had his territory staked, and he claimed it. He buried the goal, and it's a 1-1 tie on the power play.
Well, the Falcons were doing a very good job of penalty killing. They kept Zabriger to the outside, and then they allowed him to get there and just pick the far post.
Can't do anything about quality shots like that.
That's tough.
Here we go now. Falcons on the move. Tries to get it through a host of bodies. Puck goes into the corner. Merano plays it. Meran plays it in. Carr moving back, picks up the puck for Lakeshore. Tries to play it off the boards. Dollard controls. Again tries to go to the boards. Falcons pick it up. Carr has the puck. Passes over. Delizio takes the shot. Levesque makes the save. Squirts off into the corner. Dollard comes up with the puck. They start breaking out of their zone. Looking for open territory. They're into the Falcons area. Carr tried to clear it, but not far enough. Dollard keeps the play in. Falcons now on the move, bangs it off the boards. Dollard picks it up again. Into the center ice area. Nicholas Rickard makes the play. Puck goes off into the corner. Picked up by Timothy Bram, and he plays it off the boards. There's a shot up into center ice area. Nicholas Morin plays it out. There's a throw up again. Number 15 for Lakeshore picks it up. Philip Casavon. Dollard now controls. Puck goes in on a delayed offside. And we'll have a stoppage in play. So both teams have gone right back at it after they've exchanged goals then.
It's interesting after watching them exchange goals. There was about a 2-minute period there where we just had most of the play in center ice. Some tight checking going on right now.
They line up for the face-off. Minute 44 left in this 1-1 tie in the A division of the Dollard Novice Hockey Tournament. Puck goes into the corner. Falcons recover. Comes around the boards. Dollard tries to strip it. Comes up with it. Comes back to the blue line area. But not out. Now it is. Falcons on the move. There's a nice pass by McKay into center. Carries it in. Controls. Dumps it into the corner. Pass out in front is intercepted by the Centennials. Centennials are off and running. Puck is still played in. Comes back. Gubenko picks it up. Sees a man wide. Tries to get it to McKay. McKay gets it through. McKay has a shot. But he's cut off by the Centennials defenseman. Nice play by the defense.
Beautiful job coming back and cutting that one down.
Play goes in front. Gubenko turns and fires.
What a nice save by Levesque on that play, Mark.
Levesque caught the puck, and then he clamped him and said, that's it.
Again, we've seen numerous opportunities coming out of the corner, hitting the guy on the far side of the post, and there's a perfect example of a great save by Levesque. The Falcons had an unattended player there, and Levesque just got across and put the pad save out on it. Had some good goaling so far by Levesque and Leclerc.
Face-off will be deep in Centennial areas. Kenville will take the face-off for the Falcons, try and put it back to the point. Comes out though. Zabriger has the puck, carries it in, has it stripped off him, and play comes out. McKay throws it through. Two-line pass. Gabenko was in a two-line situation. Good call by the linesman. Down to 35 ticks on the clock in the first period, and we have a 1-all tie. This part of the great action that's been going on all day here at the Dollard tournament, all week actually, since Wednesday. There'll be some 160 games played by the end of it tonight. A lot of good hockey, and the fans have really enjoyed it. Face-off is controlled by Lakeshore. Lakeshore on the move, trying to clear their zones. Coming up. Picked up, Zabriger takes it. Picks up the loose puck, moves in. He's got some skating room, and that's dangerous. Moves in on the net. And he gets stood up by number 12 on Lakeshore, Nicholas Kuiper. Dollard in control again. Throws it out in front. And Leclerc makes the stop on the side of the net. Steers it to the corner. Now the Falcons. Whistle at the period. And that's it for the action in the first period. 1-all tie as the Centennials and the Falcons exchange goals.
Well, that was a good job there with 17 seconds to go by Nicholas Kuiper, making sure that Dollard didn't get that one at a crucial point in the game.
Especially with Zabriger out there. I mean, you can't give him any skating room.
No, he's demonstrated what type of puck skills he has. He's got a keen sense for that net. From everything I've been told, he's lived up to the billing so far.
So it's a quick break between periods. Some words of wisdom from the coaches. In the case of Lakeshore, Yves Kenville is the coach, and John Gabenko is the manager. We're on the Centennial side. You've got Howard Sable, Ken Burnhama, the manager, and Bob Morby. I mean, all these gentlemen that are out behind the ring, that's what minor hockey's all about.
Well, I tell you, Mark, to run a tournament like this, it takes some 300 volunteers, and the people here at the Dollard International Invitational Tournament have done a fantastic job. Too numerous to mention, but suffice it to say that everybody who I've come into contact with is just surprised and elated with the energy gone in.
Well, play is under. Bill took the face-off for Lakeshore. The Falcons put it in deep. They're trying to get something going here. They want to break this 1-1 tie. Comes around. Kenville again gets hold of it, but Zabriger tries to come up with the puck. Zabriger, stick check. Knocks it off, but not out. Lakeshore still controls. Now, Zabriger away with the puck, and he gets it tipped away from him. 22 for Lakeshore. Jason Lupachow throws it up. Kenville tries to play it in, but it's picked up by Gabenko. And McKay gets the shot. Nice glove save by Antoine Levesque. Dollard trying to clear out now. Throwing across ice and out. Moving up to center. They breach the Falcons territory, but Gabenko picks it up and throws it in. McKay's just off. Too far of a lead on that one. Comes out in front. Gabenko just didn't see that one.
Good job by Levesque, making sure he got down and got the glove over the top of that one.
He covered up on it really quick.
Well, and that one we had McKay breaking down the far wing. Unfortunately, the pass was just a little bit too far ahead, or we might have had a change in score in this game.
Scrum off. They try and control for Lakeshore. Lakeshore gets it back to the point. There's a shot from the point through a maze of bodies. Doesn't make it to the net, though, fortunately, because that's the toughest shot for a goalie, I would imagine, Kevin.
It's a tough one, Mark, coming from that angle and with all the scrum in front of the net today.
Michael Giroux is getting some nice shots away from the point.
He's doing a good job back there. We've had some good goaltending as well, though, from Levesque and Leclerc on both ends of the rink.
Galacio tries to stand him up at the blue. It's offside. Dollard will have the face-off just outside of the Lakeshore Falcons zone. Stefan Anton will take the face-off. He wins it. Cohen gets it. Comes back to the Dollard point. Cohen trying to get it off the Lakeshore players. Dollard once again in control. Tries to put it up the board. Intercepted by Lakeshore. Falcons trying to move it in. Into the zone and out once again. Scramble for the puck. It's loose. Dollard manages to get a hold of it. Moving into the closer to the blue line. They get in. There's the pass. It's deep. No ice on that. Is it tipped off? Yes, they do have the ice. It didn't tip off of a Dollard player. So icing is called, and it comes all the way down to the Falcons zone. 7:42 left in this second period.
Okay, quite a tight game going on here, Mark. Just what all the local fans came out here to see today at Dollard.
I don't think they'll be disappointed.
I don't think anybody's been disappointed all through the space of the tournament. There's been some excellent hockey being played here in Dollard.
On the face-off, Dollard controls, comes all the way back though and out. They cleared it for Lakeshore, puts it back in. Puck comes into center ice area. Dollard carrying, puts it up. Falcons trying to move in and get that shot. Dollard off the boards, banks it. Comes to the center ice area. Still looking for a shot. Stante throws it up for Lakeshore, and it clears into Dollard's zone. Another bounce pass off the boards, and that's intercepted by number 30. Gregor Toma. He carries it in. 14 for Dollard, picks it up. Bruno Sigan moves on out. Has some area. Ooh, little rub out on the board. And it's on the offside.
Good job by the defenseman on the Lakeshore team.
That's right. You're not allowed body contact, but you're allowed movement. I mean, if you can keep moving backwards like that and you cut the channel off, you're more than entitled to it.
Well, what he did was he made sure he had the guy jammed to the board side and made sure he kept him in front of him. Number 15, Philip Casabon, did an excellent job there making sure that the offender didn't get by him.
McKay with the puck, trying to move it up. Now Mr. Zabriger has it, looking for some skating room. He's got the channel open. He's got some area. Takes the shot. Nice save by Leclerc. And Kenville moving back rather quickly now, trying to break in. Cuts into the middle. Now he's off to the corner, tries to backhand it in front of the net. And we have a penalty coming up. Okay, Dollard has been hit up for a penalty now on tripping. Number 12 will sit in the box. And that is David Mullins, been called on tripping. So we'll get a first look at the Lakeshore Falcons power play.
Yeah, very interesting to have a power play this early in the second period in a 1-1 game.
Zabriger is out there on the penalty killing unit. He's off and skating. He's down in the center. He's cutting back and forth. Tries for the shot. Hits a maze of Falcon bodies. The Falcons come up with it. Kenville with the puck. Moves it up to Gabenko. Gabenko moving in. Looking for a quality shot. Plays it right in front.
Oh.
McKay was there but couldn't get any stick on it.
McKay parked himself right in a perfect position to be on the wing on a power play.
Back to the point, over to the opposite wing. Opposite point, Kuiper plays it in. Deep in the corner. Dollard comes up with it. Zabriger and Kenville battle it out. Kenville gets it in. Gabenko controls. Still in the control of the Falcons. Kenville dumps it in. Gabenko chases it down for the Falcons. Trying to get it over. But no shot. Michael Zabriger brings it up. He's on the move. He's got the shot. And he picks that
the inside corner. He's got radar for the inside of the goalpost today, Mark.
He's got that he's got it tapered right to an exact science, it seems. So a shorthanded goal for Dollard gives him a 2-1 edge.
Well, one of the interesting things we've seen throughout this tournament is a number of shorthanded goals being scored. We see a lot of that in hockey today, but that was a perfect example.
They play an aggressive style. It's not what you're used to seeing, one man going in. They'll get two. They'll get the defense back right up on the blue line.
Well, there's a philosophy now that teams that are on the power play are often caught sleeping, so if you can pressure them, why not?
So we got 52 seconds left in the penalty. Restart. So Zabriger nails that corner and gives his team a 2-1 lead against the Lakeshore Falcons. Dollard clears it all the way down. Leclerc steps out, stops it for his team, hands it over to Kuiper. Kuiper moves it out wide. String. Ricard tried for it. He gets it now. He's in center ice and he dumps it to the corner. Dollard manages to clear it again. Casabone plays it up. Lakeshore still in control. Fernando Luzio with the puck. He's got a chance coming in. And Dollard is back. Just about back to full strength now. That's the end of the penalty. They've killed it off and they managed to score one while they were doing it. Dollard on the move, coming out of the zone. Alesio plays it in. Dollard picks it up. Gets over the line. Coming into center. Looking for that shot. Jordan Cohen tried to get a shot away and didn't manage one. Now Jason Lupichow up with the puck. Good control, goes to the backhand, and it's wide of the net.
Good effort by Lupichow coming up the ice and moving wide.
He was trying for that corner just like Zabriger.
Oh, we've seen goals all day being scored on those far posts, Mark.
I think it's the goalies. They end up covering so much territory. It's about the only place the team can try for.
It's seems to be evident so far.
Lakeshore trying to put some pressure on, work a shot. They're down by one here on the shorthanded goal that was scored by the Centennials. Marin clears it in. Comes back out though. Trolley throws it back in. Nice pass. Intercepted. Gregor Toma keeps it in for the Lakeshore Falcons. And Nicholas Ricard tries to put it in front. He goes for it again. Trying to control, but Dollard's on the move, and here comes the Brigger. Gets by the defense. Gets by another defense. Stays on his balance. Goes to the backhand.
Good save.
Leclerc came up big on that one. It kept that goal from going in.
Good save by Leclerc, making sure he had that goal post covered.
Trolley looking for a... Rises it up, bounces off Dollard player Goyer. Ends up to Toma. Over to Stante. Toma plays it in. Zabriger with the puck, looking for room. He gets stood up nicely there by Kuiper. Kuiper gets the puck, clears it out. Gubenko makes the move, gets it stripped off him by Zabriger. Here he comes. Nice jump move on that one.
That was a good opportunity there. Zabriger had a man open in the slot and he tried to beat the defenseman by himself.
Gubenko makes a nice move to try and get around, throws it in front, and oh, McKay just can't get his stick on it. Lakeshore showing some good playmaking. They just can't finish him off. On the delay, still on the delay. Gubenko comes out, hits the line. Now they're free to go and chase the puck down. Zabriger with the puck, moving out. Good movement. Comes right through center. Controls.
What can you say about a goal that's scored like that? There's some excellent hand movement by Zabriger. That young man's got some hockey talent.
He goes coast to coast.
He went coast to coast. He pulled a defenseman inside, pulled somebody else outside, and then he beat the goalie. It's tough to pick it up here on the replay, but he had beaten about 3 hockey players, and then he had the goaltender Leclerc going the other way, and he put it again over the glove, off the ice about mid-net.
Right upstairs. So with 1:05 left in the second period, the Dollard Centennials pick up a 2-goal lead now in a 3-1 score over their Lakeshore Falcon counterparts. Lakeshore controls the face-off, gets it into the Centennial zone. Casabone plays it in. Falcons come out, clear the zone. Now they go chase it down. Gregory Carr getting in, playing it. Now Ricard has it. Nicholas Ricard trying to get in there and control. Casabon trying to help out, keeps it in. Ricard recovers. Gets a shot over towards the front of the net. No icing on that one as it tipped off Casabon's stick. Marin chases it down, overskates the puck, comes back, throws it around the boards. Dollard gets hold, but it's picked up by Ricard. Dollard turns, gets the play back in. Nice block by Marin. Lucio tries to steal, and that's the period. Well, we're down to two. Two periods are done. We're going into the third, and we got a 3-1 game.
Well, we've got Dollard ahead here by a score of 3-1, but Lakeshore's been playing a fairly good game thus far, Mark. They've had a lot of pressure on the Dollard team. They're going to have to contain number 16 if they're going to come back and win this game.
But Michael's a brigger. That's the key. They've got to bottle him up somehow. Anytime he gets away, he's a threat.
Well, we've had a good goaltending duel going on here by Matthew Leclerc of the Lakeshore Falcons and Antoine Levesque of the Dollard Centennials.
They've both shown great skills in covering their angles and pouncing on those rebounds, not letting them get away from them.
Well, the one thing we've seen here in the Dollard tournament is a 2-goal differential going into the third. Doesn't mean the game's been decided, Mark.
No, we've seen a lot of good action in this tournament, and the players, they just never say die. They keep going at it.
Well, there's a lot of enthusiasm if you take a look around the rink today.
Fans are cheering everybody on. There are no losers in this tournament. That's the nice thing that way. And we're underway in the third period. The last 10-minute stop time, and if it's a tie score, we go into that dreaded world of overtime.
We've had a number of those overtime games.
There was one that decided the C consolation final,
yep.
You saw?
36 seconds to go on a shorthanded goal.
Here we go. Dollard moves it out of their zone. Falcons are trying to get some pressure going here. They want to get something clicking. Toma heads into the corner, trying to get the puck. Trolley over at the boards, doesn't meet it. Kept in, still kept in. Nice effort there by number 6, Carlos Stante. Dollard on the move now, trying to get a shot, and it goes way wide in the net. Ricard picks up the puck, bounces it off the board, and Toma is in helping out. There's a scrum, squirts loose. Dollard comes up with it, comes in front. There's a nice backhand, but it's high and over the net. We've seen some nice use of the backhand today with these kids.
Well, it's amazing to see from novice age players that they can get the puck up that high.
Leclerc made a nice stick check there on the puck, and that sent it almost right out of the zone. Now it's cleared. Ricard has it. He's off and running. Trolley has it, excuse me. Trolley moving into the net, flips it up. And Levesque makes the grab with his glove. And we have an interference penalty being levied now.
Looks like it's against Dollard here, Mark. That'll give the Falcons the opportunity to come out in the power play here. Well, we've got 8:33 to go, and Falcons are on the power play. Anything can happen. Down 3-1.
Francis Brunel will sit for interference for the Dollard Centennials. The Lakeshore Falcons will get a chance at their power play deep in Centennial territory. McKay is on the wing. Kenville takes the face-off, controls, gives it to Gabenko. Comes back to Cavos, to number 15, Philip Casabon. Zabriga is on, killing the penalty once again. They're trying to work that shot. It's out in front. It's loose and it's in.
Super goal. One of the things we just saw in that goal, Mark, was Peter McKay. Peter's played a very good game today for Lakeshore. He dominated the play in the corner, and he was able to get that puck out into the slot area. Here we have it. We have McKay getting the puck out in front. There's a deflection that comes out, a backhand, and I think it's number 16, Justin Kenville, just turns and picks the goal. Well, now we got a 3-2 game going here.
8:08 in the third. Lots of time left when you're talking stop time. Kenville gets the score on that one. And we've got a 3-2 game. And McKay was the workhorse on that as he played the puck out into the front of the net. And Kenville had an ocean to shoot at, and he put it away. Here we go
McKay
again.
Keeps it in.
Good effort on McKay. Kenville moving in, trying to get control. Dollard fights off and takes the puck. They move out now. Number 9 for Dollard, Jordan Cohen, tries to put it in, but the puck comes all the way back into Centennial territory. Defense looking for a play, puts it up the boards. McKay again on top of the puck. Zabriger tries to strip it off him, comes out in front.
Another opportunity after the hard work of Peter McKay.
Kubenko almost put it in on the backhand. Goes into the corner. McKay, like a radar to the puck, picks it up, bounces back into the corner. Meran keeps it in. Kubenko with the puck, looking for an opening. He's got some room, looks for the shot. Right on, though, and Levesque makes the save. McKay still bats it away, and Dollard finally manages to break free of their zone. Bruno Seguin moves on with the puck. Zabriger out there trying to get hold of it. Kenville throws it over. Gabenko with the puck moves up. Now Zabriger in control, moving out. Passes it up to Goya. Lupichow clears it out on the backhand. Zabriger, nice move at center, gets through. Lupichow meets the Dollard players, comes back out. The line heads over for some changes at the bench for Lakeshore. Carr's on the move, tries to track it down. Lakeshore, there's a nice steal on the backhand. Levesque turns it to the side. That was Fernando Deluzio that almost had that capitalization.
Good turnover by Deluzio.
There's
Here he
another
is in
shot
front of
for
the net.
Scramble. And Antoine Levesque covers up, and it's all smothered, and the whistle goes.
Well, Deluzio did a lot of hard work in the corner, Mark, to keep the puck in, and then he ended up being the player who got it back in the slot and took the shot. But again, we've had Antoine Levesque, who's played a super hockey game today, coming up with a big save right at that crucial point. 5:39 to go.
Well, 5:39, and they've been putting the pressure on. We've got a lot of hockey left to play here. Anything's possible.
Good job at this point being done by the Lakeshore defenseman.
They keep it in. Dollard on the move now. Makes a really nice effort to try and keep it back down. Lupichow stands him up at the blue line. Trolley with the puck. Throws it up. Moran moves in. Dollard clears it around the boards. Picked up by Stante. Stante tries to clear it in front. Trolley dumps it in. And they go back after him now. Trolley on the move, trying to get the puck off of the Dollard player. Stante clears it in. Squirts back out. Trim. Everybody's got to clear the zone. Stante still has to clear. Now they can chase him down and try and get the puck. Dollard on the move from the defense all the way up past center. In across the blue line in the Lakeshore territory. Toma with the puck. Over skates. Gets cleared. And it's out now. Trolley moving up the ice. Clears the blue line in Dollard territory. Makes the shot. Stante now in control. Puts the backhand in behind the net. Around the boards. Dollard trying to clear. Trolley's all over the place. He's got the puck. He's hungry for a goal. He wants that equalizer. Toma in control. Tries to dump it in. Gets caught up with the Dollard player. They're on the boards. And again, Trolley comes up with it. He's showing a lot of heart, Trolley.
I'll tell you, this Lakeshore team as a whole is showing a lot of heart at this point in the game, Mark.
Toma strips the puck off of Dollard, almost has a shot. They keep on top of Dollard, can't get going.
There's Trolley again, getting back into play.
Number 12 picks it up now, Nicholas Kuiper.
He's done a very good job today for Lakeshore playing on the point.
Zabriger back on. Stante trying to track it down. Kenville picks it up now. He's got a shot, throws it in front of the net, and it goes wide. Clock's ticking down, 3.5 left. And we have the Centennials called on the icing, so the face-off will be deep in Dollard territory with 3:26 left in a 3-2 game.
Good job by the coaches of Lakeshore getting their line change on there. They were able to keep the puck down low, force the Dollard team not to change, and they've had to take an icing.
Well, they've been very, very tenacious, this Lakeshore team. Since they got that other goal, it really sparked them, it seems.
Anything can happen at this point.
Puck is cleared out on the boards. They throw it in once again. Lakeshore trying to get on top. Zabriger now picks it up. They got to bottle him up. He throws it down the ice, picked up by the Falcons and into Dollard territory. Zabriger sets up once again. Throws it down the center. Doesn't get through. Kenville with the puck. Oh, good call by the linesman. McKay just couldn't get back to the blue line.
Good effort by Peter McKay trying to keep that foot onside. He's played an outstanding game today for Lakeshore.
You know, it takes a lot of hockey smarts, and when you're talking players 7-2, well, some can just turn 10 in the new year. They're showing some good intelligence.
The skill level that I've seen in this tournament has been super.
At the face-off, Falcons control. Bounces off Gabenko for Lakeshore and down into their territory. Falcons on the move around behind their own net. Play comes up. Trying to clear. They want to get that equalizer because they'd like to get into overtime at the least, because anything can happen then. Play comes up. Zabriger picks it up. Scurries around one, makes the pass up to the wing. Goyer looking for the puck, got lost in his skates. Dollard still in control, and Murat plays it out. McKay tracking it down along with Lupichow. McKay picks it up, comes out of the corner, looking for a pass to somebody. Goes on to a Dollard stick, though. And we have Goyer breaking in, but it's called on the offside as Dollard gets caught on a line change.
You know, Mark, it's interesting. I was talking to the coaching tandem of McGee and McGee here in Dollard today at the tournament. They said these two teams had a tough road to travel to get there today to the finals.
They saw some good competition during their round-robin series.
Some excellent hockey being played.
Well, there was 111 teams here in the 5 divisions, so you got to be sure that there was some good hockey, that they had to beat some excellent teams to get this far.
We've seen a lot of good hockey being played here today in the final games.
Well, time is starting to tick down for Lakeshore. They've been putting the pressure on, but they need one soon. We're down to 1:43 in the third period of this final. They've been very, very tough in the corners. They've been getting the possession and clearing their zone. But we've got a minute and a half. Puck comes in front. Dollard can't get any wood on it for a good shot, though. There's a nice steal by by the Lakeshore Falcons. Toma tries to play it in. Carr is out there. Zabriger on the move. He's got that corner look again.
Good job by Leclerc.
Leclerc makes a stand-up save. There's a nice backhand into the corner.
That could prove to be a crucial save at this point in the game, Mark.
Here's the announcement. Last minute of play in the third period. We got to come up with the puck. They've got to get out of the zone.
That's some good pressure here by Dollard.
Dollard's putting the pressure on to keep them in. Just scoots out over the blue line. Zabriger has it. He's got a little room. Backhands it into the Lakeshore territory. Falcons clear it. Zabriger with the puck, throws it in. Down to 30 ticks of the clock in this match. Gabenko is up wide.
This could be the last drive for Lakeshore.
Lakeshore, Kenville throws it in. And we have a whistle.
Good
with
job
17 seconds.
Good job by Levesque keeping that puck tight.
Levesque had to play that one smart. He could have just sort of bled through.
That's a tough shot to cover, too, as a goaltender, because you don't know where it's going. It could bounce just prior to getting to the net.
Well, we got 17 seconds. We've got an empty net. We've got McKay, Kenville, Gabenko, Murat. They're all looking for that shot. They're counting it down at Dollard.
And that'll be it. Dollard will take this one, Mark.
The Centennials win the A championship of the Dollard Novice Hockey Tournament by a 3-2 tally. And there's no shame to be had here. The fans were treated to an excellent hockey game. Both teams played super.
Well, I don't think you can expect any more. There was a local rivalry going on here to win a game 3-2 in front of the hometowns, and all the enthusiasm that's been demonstrated throughout the tournament. Just a fantastic day here in Dollard.
Now the fun part, the playing's over. Time to get the hardware. Dollard will get their gold medals. The Lakeshore Falcons will be the recipients of their silver medals and the trophies.
A lot of good camaraderie's gone on here, Mark, throughout the tournament.
Everybody's up applauding the efforts of these young athletes.
One of the things we've seen here in Dollard throughout the week, Mark, is we've seen a number of young ladies playing here in the tournament as well.
That's right. There's more and more. You'll find the girls are getting into the hockey. Just in the last final that was played before this one, there was one on the team from Kingston. And they're showing some very deft hockey skills out there.
Well, I'll tell you, being the dad of two daughters, Shannon and Kaylee, I like to see that at this age level. I've got one that's going to be an excellent defenseman. I think the other one will be an enforcer.
There you go. A policeman in the family. You'll feel protected always. Well, everybody's happy. Everybody's cheering, and we have a wonderful 3-2 final here.
There we've got our mascot there, number 1, Vazia out there.
Vazia's out shaking everybody's hand.
Number 1 shaking hands with number 1. All the boys that have played and participated throughout the tournament.
And here come the goodies on the tray out to the center ice area.
You know, Mark, we've remarked a number of times about the volunteers that go on. We've seen a number of former players here. We see one out at center ice right now, Dean Carpenter. He's been out there with Mike Fold, a young fellow who plays for me, who's been highly scouted by the Central Scouting Bureau of the NHL.
Well, it's nice to see that they're learning their skills and they're going on and they're being good players. And of course, what's really nice is that they come back to help out with where they started.
It's always a sign of commitment, dedication, and kids that have had a good time coming up through the minor hockey ranks.
Buzzy, make sure everybody gets a shake of the hand. Congratulations. Congratulations to both teams. The winning Dollard Centennials and the runner-up Lakeshore Falcons. Their players and their staff. Dollard's coaches of Howard Saville, Ken Bernemoff, the manager, Saul Zabriger, Bob Mormina on Dollard, and of course Eve Kenville and manager John Gabenko for the Lakeshore Falcons. Effort really well done.
Both teams doing an excellent job out here today in the final.
Chairman Jerry Davinsky out there handing out the hardware. I think this young man, Michael Zabriger, though, will be seeing from him in the future.
He's a name to look out for, I'll tell you. He's got some excellent puck skills, got some good skating movement.
What's nice is one coach had mentioned from the Plattsburgh Roadrunners is it's fun to keep the program from this and put it away, and then in about 10, 15 years, you say, hey, yeah, I heard this name, I remember this name, and they've come up through the ranks. You don't know who you might have seen at this tournament.
That's the interesting part, and a number of people had said that many years ago at the Quebec tournaments with Mario Lemieux and Jean-Jacques Daigneault playing. And now look, they're playing against each other, and those names are in the programs. Someone actually had mentioned that they asked one of the young fellows to sign his picture today. They had that much foresight.
They had one at the very first tournament 14 years ago. He played for the Canadian Winter Olympic team, and he's back with Vancouver now. Adrian Plavsic.
Oh, for sure. A local name that many people would recognize. Remember all the minor hockey that Adrian's played here on the West Island.
Okay, so that's about all the excitement I can take for today. I don't know about you, Kevin.
Well, I've had my fill of hockey today, but it's been thoroughly enjoyable, Mark.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Been my pleasure.
And it's been our pleasure to bring you this Novice A Final at the Dollard Novice Hockey Tournament. I'm Mark Lidbetter of the West Island Suburban, signing off for myself and Kevin Figsby of the John Abbott Islanders. Thank you for watching.